In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the different page type options for Squarespace so that you can build any type of page, including a blog or an online store or just posting timely events. When you click Pages in your Squarespace main menu, you'll see that there are two main categories of pages: main navigation and not linked. Pages that are under main navigation will appear in your main menu at the top of your website, also known as your header. To change the order of your main menu, just click and drag any of the pages in the main navigation to order them how you want. Pages that are not linked will not appear in your main menu, but people can access them through search engines or directly typing in the URL of the page, or even by clicking an internal link, which is just a link or a button or a hyperlink that's on another page. Remember, you only want your most important pages that contribute to your primary goal to be in your top navigation, so it's okay if there's not a ton of pages up there. If you click the plus button on the Pages menu, you have a few different options. The blank page option is great because it allows you to create and customize everything. I recommend that people start with this instead of trying to fit their ideas into a template. Many people try to make their content fit into a template, which definitely gets in the way of their website being unique and helping people understand their product or service. But by the end of this course, you'll know everything you need to create a completely custom website. Remember, every page can have multiple sections by clicking the plus icon at the top or the bottom of a section. Also, you can manage specific sections of a page by clicking the up and down arrows to make them higher or lower on the page. A blog page is a place where you can write a bunch of posts, resources, or articles for your product or service. When you create your blog page will populate with all the blogs that you write over time. A blog page is super helpful for people because it allows them to easily search for pages, and it allows you to populate different types of pages or posts in a summary block, which, trust me when I say, is just so helpful. Honestly, this is a super powerful tool that you can use for any type of content that you want to group together, but we will explain this more in depth later on. If you would like to sell any type of product on your website, whether that's a physical, digital, or service-based product, then you're gonna need a store. And you're gonna need to make sure that you create your store first before you can even add products. I'll talk all about how to build out your store later on as I get into the specifics of e-commerce, which you can find linked up in the description box below. Next is the portfolio page in Squarespace 7.1. This page is honestly not super helpful because you can just use a gallery section or a summary block to do the same thing. A portfolio page is where you can showcase some text and projects, and then if you click into a project, it gives you more info on that project and also has options for you to view the next project at the bottom. The events page is awesome for any business or brand that has events that happen at a set time or date. You can create events with a specific date, range, and times, add pictures and specific details for the event, such as a registration link, address, contact, or Zoom link. If you want to create an event, click the plus icon and then set a new event. The great thing about an event page is that it will order your events in chronological order for you. And after an event is passed, it will take it off of your event page automatically so that you don't have to go and update this page every time an event passes. Even better is that it saves your events. So if you have an event that happens monthly or annually, you can just go and change some details and the date without having to start from scratch each time. Folders are not pages, but they are a great way for you to organize your pages. Just think about folders in real life to get the idea. There are two great ways to use folders. The first is your main navigation. If you want to add a drop-down navigation item, then create a folder and add the pages that should be included in that item. This way, if someone goes to click that navigation item, then they can choose between the pages that you have selected. Now, don't get carried away here though. You still want your navigation to be as simple and as easy to use as possible. The second way to use folders is to organize the pages of a similar topic or kind. Name your folder and put any pages that are alike in the same folder. Notice that you can expand or truncate a folder too. This is helpful if you have a whole bunch of pages and you want to make it easier for people to be able to find your stuff. Link pages in Squarespace 7.1. This is only really helpful if you have another website that you would like to direct people to in your main navigation. For example, if you had a Facebook community group and you wanted to direct people to it, you could create a link, name your link, and drop the URL in, and then when people click it, they would be directed off of your website to the place where you send them. This is definitely something that you want to have a really good reason to use, because remember, it's generally best practice to keep people on your website. But if you have to use it, use a link. Nice. Now you have a handle on the different page types. Remember that this is just part of course number 2 for building a Squarespace website. You can check out the full list of courses linked up in the description box below. And also, if you have any questions about pages or page types or how you can use them, then go ahead and leave me a comment and I will respond. Let's put the art back into content marketing. I'll see you on the next episode.